Thanks, Craig. I'm Tim Quinlan from Grace Farm Wines in Margaret River. We're going to talk about the 2012 Reserve Cabernet today. So Grace Farm is a small boutique producer situated on the Lewin Ridge that runs through Vas Felix, Cullen and Piero up that way. Cabernet is king for us because it expresses beautiful ripe tannins on the granite soils that we grow it on. The style is free of minty characters. It ripens with no pyrazines, open canopy, a lot of sunlight, and we find the cooling breezes being a couple of k's away from the ocean preserve the gentle aromas, flavours, aromatics, and you'll find in this wine just 5% Malbec, which we include to add a bit of mouthfeel, a bit of texture, and also gives this wine a beautiful crimson colour, Malbec having some of the highest levels of pigment in the skins.
Awesome. And the 2012 vintage itself, where does that rate for you?
2012 vintage was up there for me with Cabernet vintages. We had a hot approach to ripening and then quite a cool finish in autumn. So we got the sugar levels up and then we were able to ride through to full tannin ripeness without too higher alcohols.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, look, personally, I love Margaret River Cabernet, but when I was living there, Grace Farm, I didn't know of it. Something I've discovered recently. Just tell me a bit about Grace Farm.
Grace Farm was a vineyard I set up when I was doing full-time vineyard consulting. After starting at Lewin Estate with John Broxop, getting a love for the region and for viticulture, I went out on my own, advising a lot of vineyards, building upon what Lewin had taught me. And when I set up Grace Farm for some lovely Perth owners, it became one of the most beautiful vineyard sites I'd worked on. So I planted it out to make 4 wine varieties and closed down my consulting to do this brand full time.
Yeah, wow, congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a joy actually. 8 hectares of vines, 3,000 dozen brand, over a range of Chardonnay, SBS with a little bit of oak ferment, a Bordeaux blend of Cab Sauv, Malbec, Petit Verdot and Cabernet Franc, and the Reserve Cabernet that we're talking about today with just that little bit of Malbec.
Well, that's awesome, mate. And look, we might have to try out a few of those other wines that you're producing in the future.
Love to have you guys at the vineyard overlooking the valley and maybe a cheese platter and walk you through the range.
Sounds like the way to do it.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Well, awesome. Yeah, cheers, mate. And look, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure, Craig.
And the members will get a lot from this, so thank you.
Yeah, have a good arvo.
Shall